feel like today went?
I thought it was a good day. You know, we got a lot of guys dinged up. Ton of guys dinged up right now for practice. Didn't have a lot of our, probably out 4 of our starters. Some of our top players from last week's game right now. And hopefully they'll work themselves back in to practice of the game. But that's the challenge, is nobody cares. So if you're in, you're in. And if you're out, you better pay attention enough that if you can go on Saturday, you can go on Saturday.
Coach, what was your assessment of the special teams performance today?
I thought it was better. I thought the energy and the intensity behind the intent was better. So we just got to continue to build on that. One day doesn't do anything.
So is there a status update specifically on any of those guys?
Not till tomorrow. I'll hold on that till tomorrow just because some of them may practice tomorrow. So I think today's rehab could be somewhat important, and I don't want to speak too early.
How cool is it to get Jordan Tyson and Jesus players of the week? How was that?
Yeah, it's cool to get guys individual recognition. It's great for them. Those guys deserve it. I mean, Jordan battled through, two different, cramps, tears, whatever, things, and made a big time play in the biggest moment of the game. And that's just a testament. That's a guy who's going to probably be the first wide receiver taken in the draft, and he's battling for his team. What NFL team wouldn't want that kid who battled through that? He wasn't thinking about his personal career. He was thinking about winning that football game for his teammates. If that's not somebody that you want on your football team, I don't know what is.
Coach, where have you seen Martell Hughes grow?
Yeah, well, he was a safety when we recruited him, so he's gotten bigger. And then the more he plays linebacker, the better he gets at linebacker. So linebacker happens faster because the closer to the box you get, the quicker the game happens. So every single game he just gets better and better and better because he gets better at reacting in smaller amounts of time and smaller spaces. And you can see based off of his interceptions, his safety background, right? That naturally is there. It's those physical plays that he's had. So he's gotten more physical, he's gotten better at reacting.
How good is this Houston Cougars team coming?
Phenomenal. I mean, they're a 6-1 football team. You don't get 6-1. There's not many teams in college football that are 6-1. We're not 6-1, right? So there's a lot of teams that are not 6-1. This is one of them. Everybody wants to look at last year to try to determine success. Nobody gives a crap about last year. For us, for them, none of it matters. They're 6-1. They're a good football team. They're one of the teams competing to win this league. And we got to have a great fan showing. We got to have a great showing on for us, physicality, and we got to go try to play a good football game.
How do you think Sam looks back in the flow of practice?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
On the note of physicality you were talking about, how do you find that delicate balance? You talking about guys who are dinged up, maintaining the level of intensity, but also keeping guys.
Yeah, if you can't go, don't go. Then somebody else is going to go in your place in practice and keep the level of physicality for the guys who can go. And then if you're a veteran and you're good enough that we feel like if you don't go in practice and you're still the best player and you can go and execute, then you're still going to play on game day. Are there a lot of guys that fit the category of you're a veteran enough to not practice and then go play on Saturday? No. That's a special group of guys who have earned it, right? So whoever's practicing, whoever's up, it better be your time to step up. But we're done with all the half practicing stuff. It's full speed ahead, and when we go to walkthroughs, those guys can get all their reps.
How important is it to have this game at home?
Very important. Very, very important.
Thanks.
See you later. See you tomorrow.